Alright guys, welcome back to some more Patreon requests, and these are a few videos that have been kind of like on the back burner, and I've still got a ton more. Ugh, I got so many videos, Patreon requests. I've got one giant one from my friend Mount Vernon Kid, which I need to have time to do. Don't worry, Chris, I don't know if you're watching this or not, but I will eventually get to that Patreon. Anyway, so today we're gonna knock out some more Patreon requests, and as always, if you would like a Patreon request done by me, hit the link below to my Patreon and join Patreon there. You can get exclusive content, be a part of some of the polls, texts, and see some exclusive videos on there. But other than that, let's get started with this video. Also, like I forgot to mention, if you hit the 4th tier, then you can send me videos to do here on YouTube. But other than that, let's get started with this video. And this comes from this idea comes from my friend Captain Omni. Captain Omni asked me to do a interesting crossover. I was actually surprised that this was a thing that he wanted, and that was Legion of Superheroes with Mass Effect. Now, I haven't really talked a lot about Mass Effect in a long time, even though Mass Effect is probably my favorite video game series. Not Andromeda. Not Andromeda. I'm talking like the OG trilogy for Mass Effect. So it's always fun to get to talk about Mass Effect, my favorite video game trilogy. And probably my favorite video game ever is Mass Effect. So anyway, and it's kind of fun that he chose the Legion of Superheroes. They're always like a fun thing that shows up. It's kind of like with the Eternals, where I'm like, the Legion of Superheroes is like the Eternals in that I like when they show up, but I'm not going to like go out and dig for a lot of stuff about them. I'm just going to be like, oh, those are cool. I like when they show up. I'm not going to go out and like go in depth with them very often, so yeah. Anyway, so let's get started with this crossover. So this crossover, I guess you could say, like, takes place, I guess you could say Mass Effect 2 era-wise, and essentially what is happening is that Cerberus contacts Shepard saying, hey, we discovered some kind of weird anomaly that the Reapers seem very interested in. We're noticing a lot of, like, weird Reaper ships coming close to this anomaly, and we're noticing a lot of like chrono energy, which is like it's time. We don't know what that is. Can you check that out? So Shepard and his team go out and find this area, and sure enough, it is some kind of weird tachyon field going on, and it's something that comes through is more devastating. And the thing that came through was the Fearsome Five. Yeah, I know, they're always there with the Legion of Superheroes, but they're kind of synonymously tied, and also, they're really fun. So, the Emerald Empress, along with the rest of the Fearsome Five, come through, along with the Kurds. Now, if you don't know who the Kurds are kind of like DC's Klingons. And they've now the Emerald Empress is in a power move, basically a coup d'état. She has basically taken over the Kurds and made them into her own army. So now, so she's also been using technology that the Reapers had, and this was Reaper technology to try to open up a gateway through time, and instead they opened into an alternate time stream, and that's how. So it was the Reapers who kind of opened the door. They just walked right in. So the Fearsome Five and the Kurds kicked open the door and were like, what up? So, of course, the Legion of Superheroes come through, and if you're wondering, for reference, Superman isn't a part of this, but Mon-El is a part of this story, along with Lightning Lad, Timberwolf, Brainiac 5, Cosmic Boy, Saturn Girl, Shadow Lass, Changeling 2. So, kind of like the core members, from Legion of Superheroes. So, in this story, the Legion of Superheroes followed through, and at first, Shepard and the rest of the Normandy crew are like, what the fuck? They're literally like, who are you? And immediately, Brainiac 5 speaks for the rest of the Legion, going, hey, so those guys, we're not with those guys that came through and wrecked the Reapers. We're actually from a different timeline, and obviously you haven't shot at us, so you're either like appealing to reason, or you're the good guys here, so we'll hook up with you guys. So the Legion and the Legionnaires get on the Normandy, and they actually they really shit talk the ship. They really shit talk the Normandy, because they're like, oh, man, these thrusters could do the ships in our timeline can do like 30 times faster. Just kidding. They're just looking around. Rex and Grunt and Timberwolf fight each other a lot. Because obviously Timberwolf and Grunt would start shit, wouldn't they? Obviously Grunt and Timberwolf would be at each other. But yeah, so it's pretty fun, because this is the first time anyone from the Mass Effect timeline have heard anything about time travel, let alone alternate timelines. So meanwhile, while this is going on, Cerberus is very interested in getting their hands on the Emerald Eye, and also learning about the technology to kind of break into other timelines. So they're trying to be like Loki, yeah, we need to stop this Emerald Empress and her Kurd army, but we gotta. And I think it's called pronounced the Kurd. It's just now occurred to me. I think it's pronounced the Kurds or the Khalids. I can't remember how to pronounce. It's a hard name to pronounce, so I apologize if I completely mispronounce the name for that race. Anyway, so these guys so they try to get Shepard and the Legionnaires to locate this kind of tachyon machine, because now the Empress and the rest of the Fatal Five have converted this machine that the Reapers were using and used it to harness other timelines. So now they got to stop all of time from being from more or less a timeline, timelines from going haywire, is essentially the story. So yeah, so there you go. That is there's my Mass Effect Legion of Superheroes crossover. The moment Omni sent this, I was like, yeah, I can't wait to finally have time to do this video. So thank you, Captain Omni, for this video. Other than that, you guys tell me in the comments below. What do you guys think of this Legion of Superheroes Mass Effect crossover? Just comment below, let me know. And like I said before, if you guys want your own video done, please hit the link below to my Patreon and join the 4th tier. That way you can send me requests for videos to do here on YouTube. Other than that, I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.